and I want you to talk about why it's important for you to play college football.
Another opportunity outside of high school to pursue what I want to do in life and get an education at the same time and to make my parents proud.
Thank you for sharing. Who's next? I know it's important for you guys to play college football, so share why it's important for you.
I'll go next. I'll go next.
I'll go after him.
Introduce yourself before you share also.
All right. So my name is Justin Matherin. I'm from Cromwell, Connecticut. I played cornerback, class of 2021. Graduated last year. So I took like a gap years because like the college I wanted to go to, so they ran out of dorms because like it's like a small college and all. So it's like all right. So then I just took like a gap year. So then I just started to train and like do like other workouts and all. So, but like playing at the next level is definitely very important to me because it's like another, like another chance at, for like what I want to do in life and all, and move up to the next level, like for like and play football and all. So
I like it. Thank you for sharing.
definitely and get the experience at the next level and all. So sure everybody goes to play pro football.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing. I know we had another person that wanted to share after.
Yeah, I'll go right now. I'm Owen Farmer, and I'm from Grants Pass, Oregon, and I'm a senior this year, graduating 2022. And I feel like I could, be, I could be a good college football player. I mean, I have great potential. I mean, I've been playing football for the last like probably 12 years or so, and I want to get back out on the field. So
Perfect. Thank you for sharing. And also make sure that you guys drop your position in the chat that you want to be recruited by. Do we have anyone else that wants to share why playing college football is important to you? All right.
Before we go ahead, can I ask that everyone please mute? Thank you.
All right. Still admitting people. All right, so now we're going to talk about the NCAA eligibility clock. So following your high school graduation, the NCAA allows you 5 years to play 4. And what that means is you get to play 4 years of game competition, and you your clock does not begin until you're a full-time student. So if you go to school part-time or you take a recovery course online, a high school recovery course, you do not begin your NCAA eligibility. And that's important because if you're in the class of 2022 right now, then you're basically reclassifying to the 2023 class so that when you come to Packwest Academy, you will be reclassified in that class, which means the universities will view you as a class of 2023 grad, not a 2022 grad, which is important because you're able to join the university that you get recruited for early and enroll early to go to spring practices on campus, which is important because normal freshmen show up in August, and that's the first time they get to compete in pads again with their peers to earn their spot in the rotation at their position group. So if you're not in the first or second string by fall camp in August, then your live reps are limited with your chances to prove yourself in pads in front of the coaches. So it's important that you're able to enroll early at the university and complete spring ball because you won't be there won't be other freshmen there because you'll be essentially a freshman the following year because you're reclassifying to the class of 2023. And if you're in the class of 2021 or prior, your eligibility is different individually. So we will discuss with you individually what your eligibility clock looks like. But most of you in this call are class of 2022. And it's important for you to understand what the NCAA eligibility clock is. So PacWest Academy is going to benefit you in multiple ways as you prepare for your future. You're able to improve your GPA if you are a non-qualifier out of high school by taking a recovery course online that will boost your GPA in 5 months. Or if you're already a qualifier with the NCAA out of high school, you will be taking part-time college credits without beginning your NCAA eligibility clock, which starts when you're a full-time student. So if you're taking 6 to 11 credits, you're considered a part-time student, and you are going to be not starting your NCAA clock. So you're saving your NCAA eligibility. And also, you're going to be able to retake or take your SAT or ACT test, which even though it's not a requirement right now for the NCAA because of COVID, universities are still requiring it. So it is important that you are prepared for the opportunity if it comes to you, and you're not missing out on it because you did not take the test. Because universities, to get into their university, will want you to take the test. Some will. So we don't want to limit your opportunities. And you're also going to be able to train at an elite gym that has a lot of opportunities for you to focus on your wellness and nutrition and taking care of your body and preventing injuries. And we will go into more detail about your strength program later on, but you'll be able to enjoy a really good training atmosphere that's going to prepare you for the grind of being a college athlete. And you'll also be able to enjoy an all-access pass to the WILLAMALANE parks, which we will talk about later as well in detail. But there's a lot of perks that you can do in your free time with that membership that you'll have for the WILLAMALANE. And another thing that's important for our program is that you're going to get updated film against college athletes while we're helping you craft your college profile, giving you exposure to college coaches, maybe helping you break down your film, which is very important if you are sending out film. Those college coaches are getting hundreds of emails, and they're not going to give your film a time of day if it doesn't look appealing to them. So we'll help you with crafting out your profile and recruiting and making sure that you're going to be seen by the universities, as well as helping you navigate the college admissions process, which a lot of you probably have already found out is very difficult and a lot of hoops to jump through just to be able to start your college career. So we will help navigate you through all of those struggles. And last thing that we can add value to for your future is helping you plan for your future outside of college football. We are wanting to help you become more successful in the world out there, and we're going to teach you financial literacy and how to budget your finances and develop resume writing skills. And as well, we're going to assist you in finding scholarships to the university. If you don't end up getting a full ride to the university, we'll help you with finding scholarships to make it as less out of your pocket as possible when you're paying for school. And so in addition to helping you prepare for your college football career, we are going to teach you life skills that will help you for your future after college. So here's the WILLAMALANE All Access that I'd like to go into more detail about. But first, I'm going to share with you a video that kind of previews what the WILLAMALANE Center is all about.
Currently, we're at the Les Schwab Sports Park, which is part of a larger complex, also known as the Bob Kiefer Center for Sports and Recreation. This complex is fast becoming a hotbed of excitement and opportunity, not just for the surrounding community, but the region as a whole, as the preferred destination for events. We have over 96,000 square feet of space, and it hosts all types of events. I don't know if you could think of an event that we wouldn't be able to host.
At WILLAMALANE, we have the 8th largest Relay for Life in the world. It's really hard to house the 8th largest Relay for Life in the world anywhere in Lane County, let's put it that way. So WILLAMALANE as a venue gives us the opportunity to actually hold our event there.
The Les Schwab Sports Park consists of 4
Coach, mute.
internationally sized soccer fields that are also lit. They're synthetic fields, so we can play 12 months a year, 24 hours a day.
Last year, we hosted our soccer championships, which is 16 teams. Obviously, with the addition of Field 2, 3, and 4 at the Les Schwab Sports Park, and it was amazing. Like, that facility hosted us so well. Not only the soccer fields, but going inside and being able to have access and create an athletic training room and having a media room and having a coach's social room. It was such a success. Every coach like, you've got to do this again.
So we have around 4,000 hotel rooms within the Eugene and Springfield Metroplex area. So we definitely can house quite a bit of people for an event on there. Transit's amazing. We can really get anywhere within the entire Metroplex within a minimum of 15 minutes.
And the uniqueness is that whatever the event is, whether it's for sports or a special event, we can host it. We have synthetic fields, we have a 30-foot climbing wall, we have a multi-purpose floor, we have wood courts inside. So really the diversity of what we're able to offer is really what separates us from the others.
I just can't say enough about all of the amenities. It's not just a sports complex. It definitely is a place where you can go and have a very successful event of almost any type.
This is a very sports-oriented area, and so we love our sports, we love supporting it, we understand the impact it can have on the community. For any event manager that comes to me and says, I'm always looking for community support on here, I kind of laugh because I just say, you haven't been anywhere until you've been to the Eugene Springfield area.
Tyler, unmute yourself.
So that's the overview of the WILLAMALANE facility. And one thing that I would like to add is that there's 3 full-size basketball courts in there that are open for you to use at any time in your free time. But you do have to be smart about not getting injured goofing around playing basketball. But we do have access for you. And if you're into swimming, there's also different pools that you can go swimming at in your free time, and also mini putt if you're into golfing. There's also rock climbing wall there. They didn't show that in the video, but it's a pretty cool facility, and we are excited to partner with them. We'll also be doing our classes there as well. So next, I would like to introduce you to our strength coach that our strength coach that played for the U of O Oregon Ducks for 3 years and was the Rose Bowl MVP. And he played in the NFL for a few years. His name is Lavoisier Touane, and he will be training you guys in the weight room. And I'll let him take it over from here and talk about his background and his facility.
What's up, fellas? My name is Lavoisier Touane. I played for Oregon for a little bit. Tyler already told you. Spoke with Tyler and Nicole the other day, and we're fortunate to be able to come together and decide that I'll be training you guys for this upcoming season, which I'm really looking forward to. And I just want to talk about this opportunity that PacWest is giving you guys. It's actually pretty special. And if you guys understand how the system works, NCAA, this is a huge opportunity for you guys. For me, I wish I had something like this. You know what I mean? So I was a qualifier coming out of high school, but I still had to build a junior college route. So I was lucky enough to do something like that. But I mean, if you're not a qualifier, or if you feel like you're not ready for that next step, this is your time to take advantage of your athletic ability and to be able to get your education up at the same time. It's a pretty interesting thing that they got going on, and I hope you guys really look into it and see that this is pretty special, and that I don't think anyone's doing this on the West Coast, and you guys can really pretty much take this far. As for training, I work on strength and conditioning. I will set up a 5-day program for you guys coming in when you guys come in July or beginning of like mid-June. June. I will also be offering training starting in March if you guys are interested in this. So if you guys are signing up and you guys do join the program, I will be offering programs for you guys in the meantime. I have a program that I got set up with my athletes right now called Team Builder. And Team Builder is a program where I can train anyone from anywhere. So right now I got athletes in Bend, Oregon, Medford, in the coast here in Florence, and I'm in Eugene. So everything I do is through Zoom calls, through this program, and I can still help guide, but the only thing is I'm not just face-to-face with you guys. So if you guys want that opportunity, I can help with that. Things that I'm going to offer, we have a physical therapist on board. We're going to be getting a cryotherapy, which helps with recovery. We also got Normatec. It's a compression recovery. If you guys never heard of it, pretty much it helps out with the lactic acid and just brings in fresh blood to help out with the recovery. So it's pretty much just helping your body just working a little bit faster. What else we got? I'll also be helping out with the speed training, which is probably my best attribute to help out with you guys. Pretty much focus on the form running, trying to teach you guys how to run 40-yard stance, all that stuff, and just the basic techniques. And then say like after the season's over, we're still going to train. And I think I'll be focusing more on the strength and speed as well, but really try to get you guys to prepare for like any type of camps you guys want to join or go to. If you guys get invited to camps, to be able to help you guys with the recruiting process. So, I mean, I'm trying to put everything all in one real quick, but pretty much I'm excited to be able to train you guys. Since I've been training for 3.5 years, I've sent 14 guys D1. I got a tight end right now. He's a 4-star tight end. He just signed with Arizona State. I also got a sophomore down in Medford. He just got a full ride to Oregon. And then we got like 3 or 4 more athletes who are getting recruited right now. And this is all coming just based out of Eugene, and they've just been part of my program for the past 1.5 years. So, I mean, if you guys want more information from me, if you guys want to talk to me about some stuff, I'm sure you guys just reach out to Tyler. He can give you my information. But I'm here to help you guys out. I mean, honestly, I would not be here if I didn't think this program pretty much wasn't going to help out the kids. But this right here is very special, and it's a huge opportunity for you guys. And if you guys truly don't understand, don't be afraid to ask questions. Just really try to understand what they're trying to offer you guys, because a lot of people are going to look into this program and be like, what? I don't want to lose my eligibility, nothing like that. You got to think about it. A lot of basketball players, they go to prep school for a year to be able to get their GPA up, to be able to help them go to D1. You guys understand? So if you're struggling, or if you're struggling with the process of understanding what Tyler and Nicole are trying to do, ask questions. Try to understand it more, because I promise you, it's very beneficial. It can save you. It can give you that jump start, and it can help you later down the road. But I hope to train you guys soon. I hope you guys sign on board. So thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'll be around. If you guys have any questions, just reach out to Tyler. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And at the end, we will have a question and answer period that you can ask any questions you have regarding his program. So this is the strength training schedule and what it's going to look like. Like Lavassier mentioned, you have the optional, before we start in July, you'll have an off-season training. It's important to build strength long before the season comes, and this will be an additional cost to our program, but it will help you if you don't have a plan right now to train on your own prior to showing up in July. But as you get here in July, we are going to be going 5 days a week. Like you said, we're going to be basically doing our preseason training and conditioning during that time. You'll spend some time on the field running routes and doing some 7-on-7 and 5-on-5 stuff if you're a lineman during July and August. And then once we get started with games in September, then you'll be going to 2 to 3 days a week training for in-season training that will help you with injury prevention and maintaining the strength that you built in the off-season and in the preseason training. And then once the games are finished, we will be, like he said, we'll be getting back into the 5 days a week. And until you sign with a university, we're going to make sure that you're getting the training you need to prepare yourself for that next level, whatever university you choose to go to. We will help you in that regards after we're done playing games. So I highly recommend you take up Lavoisier on his offer to train virtually, because you'll benefit greatly preparing for the season before you even get to Pac West. So now I'd like to introduce Nicole Dobler, who is our operations director. Oh, sorry.
You can talk about that.
Yeah, so this is what it'll look like for our games. We don't have dates yet, but we do have opponents. We're going to be traveling to 2 overnight games, which would be the Puget Sound JC Bulldogs, which is a junior college club team out of Bellevue, Washington. Some of you that are not from the Northwest might need to know that there is no junior college football in the Northwest. And so this program has been around for 10 plus years. And they used to be the East. They used to have a different name. I don't remember what it was, but they're now called the Puget Sound JC Bulldogs. And it's basically community college students that are going to better their grades and go to university. And they've been sending guys to the universities out of their program. We're going to play them at their place, and they're going to come play us at our place too. And Lewis and Clark Valley College is a university that does not have a football team, so they are an independent football program that, again, has guys that have played college football at other schools or at Lewis and Clark, and we're going to be playing them as well. And those are our 2 overnight games. And then for the day trips, we're going to be playing George Fox, Linfield, and Pacific University, which is all D3 schools in Oregon that have a JV team that we will be playing a game with them at their home field. And then the Phoenix City Bucks are out of Alabama. They are another post-grad program that's coming to Oregon to play us. They're excited to come out and come to the West Coast. Like Lavoisier said, there's nobody on the West Coast doing this. So we're trying to play as many teams as we can that are like us. But for right now, we are only going to be able to play these teams that can come to us or that we can travel to in the Northwest. So we are very excited for this upcoming season and looking forward to you being a part of it. And I will now pass it off to Nicole Dobler, who's our operations director.
Hi, guys. Most of you already know me because I was on the field with you at the fall camp. But for those of you that don't know, I'm the operations director here. I kind of help this machine run and try to make it as great as I can for you guys. So for our classroom schedule, that's where I'll be most of the time because I'm the one with the D1 brain here. Okay, so I'll be helping you guys in the classroom. We'll be doing development sessions on Monday and Wednesday, and then study hall on Tuesday and Thursday. So the study hall will just be to do your homework, to study, ask me any questions if you have any, or if you need a tutor, we can have someone come in and help you during that time. And then for the development sessions, that's where we'll be helping you develop off the field. So that would be with goals setting, creating your recruiting profile, which Tyler will be there to help with, scholarship applications, university applications. Those can be tricky when you're trying to find them. So I'm here to help you find those and walk you through the application process. And then also ACT and SAT prep. We have an online course that you guys can do, as well as teaching you financial literacy. I'm the financial person here, so I know a lot about finances in my career and what I'm doing now, so I can teach you guys some more about your credit and student loans and things like that, things that are important for the real world that they don't teach you. And then helping you fix up your resume and getting that college exposure with writing emails to your college coaches. If you need help with crafting those emails, I'll be there to help you during that time. And this will start in September, so once your classes actually start. Tyler, you can go ahead. So look at this number. 7.5 million students receive a Pell Grant every year. This is really important for me because I was one of those first generation college students. My parents didn't have money to send me to college, so I had to fund my education myself. And I did it mostly with essay writing and just applying to a ton of scholarships because it's kind of a numbers game. The more you apply to, the more you get, and so you'll have a better chance. And I was able to get my schooling paid for and then some. So I was able to use the financial aid to pay for all 4 years of my bachelor's. And then after that, I was able to have some left over to start my career. So I can definitely help you guys find ways to fund your education. And remember that a lot of you are eligible for the Pell Grant, so use that to your advantage. So financial aid, that's kind of what I'm here for, to help you guys find a way to afford what you want to do in life. So we created the PWA Foundation to support low-income students that need extra help to come to Pac West. So the PWA Foundation scholarship is only for Pac West Academy students. If you want to come to the program, you apply for the PWA Foundation scholarship, and if you're eligible, we can give those to you. We don't have a lot to give out, so it is first come, first serve. Also, apply for FAFSA. If you didn't get the email we sent out, Andrea just put the link in there for you. FAFSA, the earlier you apply, the more money you get. So just apply as soon as possible if you haven't already. And then also, we'll be helping you fund your tuition for the season with fundraising opportunities. So last year we kicked off our fundraising with an hour-a-thon, and that raised about $3,000 or more. So just in an hour, we raised over $3,000. So, and that was all the team. And so you guys can really help fundraise for your own tuition. And also, we just came across another opportunity by partnering with Lavoisier. He actually has volunteers work the athletic games at the U of O. So at the University of Oregon, you can volunteer to work at any athletic game, and that will help fundraise for your tuition. So there's a lot of ways that you can help fundraise to go here, and we can work with you to put you on a payment plan if that's what it takes. So just let me know how we can make it happen for you, and we definitely will.
And Nicole, another thing what she said about the fundraiser. So every event that you guys work at, you will get $100 to $125 for each event that you work at. So I have some athletes right now that are at a basketball game tonight and tomorrow, and each kid that works there gets $100. I have about 25 kids and parents who also help. You can also, your parents can help as well. That can help fundraise for your tuition and everything too. So that's it.
Perfect. Yeah. Thanks for telling us the amounts. Yeah. So it will add up quickly with just volunteering at a few games. You can help fundraise a lot of your tuition, and plus it's fun. It's at the U of O, and this is a huge sports town, so it will be very lively and fun to volunteer and fundraise. But Tyler, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to add that you can start on Saturday. He needs volunteers. If you're here locally, you can start as early as Saturday with fundraising your fees. So if you're interested in doing it this Saturday, let me know as soon as possible, and we can get you on the list.
Yeah. So for those people who are already in town or around here, who are ready to start fundraising, just let us know. You can email Tyler or myself, and or the info email, and just let us know who wants to volunteer, and we'll get you connected with Lavoisier so that you can start fundraising at those.
All right, so now I'm going to talk to you about the timeline and our recruiting process. We are going to be sending out offers as early as next week, and it's very important that you get right on this 3-week timeline that we are going to work with you on getting you set up for your academic piece before we get focused on the athletics. We want to figure out if you are a qualifier or not, and the first way to do that is by sending us a copy of your academic transcripts, and then we can set up a call in the following week to discuss your goals and your NCAA eligibility after we've gotten a chance to evaluate your transcripts. So we can then get you a personalized academic plan once you've made the decision and you've paid the enrollment fee. Very important that you take the time to send us your transcripts and set up a call so we can establish your NCAA eligibility and get you set up to be successful, not only in our program, but in your future as well. So this is your last chance to apply. If you have not already want to be considered for our program, we ask that you go to our website real quick. That will give us the information we need to move forward with you and recruit you to come to Pac West.